What is up, everybody? BlueDog35 here. I am shooting this at night, so light is poor, but I have the flash from my camera on. This is the Fugimi Nissan Stagea, or Stagea, or however the hell you would like to call it. It's a model, double unicorn, as you can tell if it focuses. There we go. And a photoshopped picture on the model with the license plate blurred out. These cars are freaking awesome. I love them. I have plans for this. This is going to be my first foray into kit bashing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the front end off, and I'm going to put an R34 front end on. Excuse me. I need to find an R34 in the same scale. This is 1/24th or 1/25th. I believe it's 1/24th. So, we are going to unbox. There we go, maybe, kinda, on my dirty table because models. I've been working on my truck and my Jeep and all that stuff, so I have diluted this already. I have taken some things out and to look at it and repackaged it, so it does not come all crappy like this. Oh, by the way, if you are interested in finding this model, there's the information right there. You can rewind and pause or whatever. This is the decal decal sheet. It's got, you know, like the instrument cluster, 2 sets of license plates, a couple other things, and then what I find pretty neat is this. These are actual, like, and I have to put this at an angle so that the flash doesn't get them, but these are like photo etched, like, metal badges. That's freaking cool, and they're on a piece of cardboard, so, you know, they're difficult to bend. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back in its little protective sheath here and toss that aside. This is a very simple model. There are 3 total sprues. You have the clear parts. It's the window for the front, like the windshield, and the sides, like the A and B pillar. These are for, I believe, the second row. This is the rear. These are the taillights. These are sunroofs. You can actually cut out and put a sunroof in it. And then these are fog lights and headlights. Here is, I'm actually going to take this one out. I didn't to the clear one to avoid fingerprints. So these are chassis components, exhaust, interior, suspension, brakes, all that kind of stuff. Obviously a bunch of flashing. Come on, focus, damn it. Whole bunch of flashing, so you will need some serious cleaning knives, whole bunch of flashing on the exhaust. This does have swiveling or turn, actual, like, working steering, so it's pretty cool. There's the interior. One thing I did notice is that it's an automatic, though, so that kind of sucks. But hey, whatever. It's a little model. It's not an actual physical vehicle. Of course, for those of you who do not know, the Stagea is, and if you don't like the way that I'm saying it, I apologize. That's just how I've always said it. The Stagea is basically an R34 wagon, or a Skyline wagon. And I am a station wagon kind of guy. So I saw it and I was like, ooh, I want it, and it was cheap and all that stuff. Like I said, it's a very simple kit. It's, you know, kind of plain under here, but it's still got a lot of detail. The chassis is a lot. I spend way too much time on the underside of cars, but, you know, it's all to make it look good. We have top and bottom subframes. This is actually the rear spoiler right here. These are for steering linkages. That's actually the one on the right is a steering linkage, so this one right here. And then that's the drive shaft. Bucket seats, and this is the rear cross member with the rear differential that goes over here. And then we'll put this guy aside. We have, I didn't take the staple out of that. Look at that, it's a JDM staple right there. This came from Japan, so that's the front bumper, which I will not be using. And then these are, there's the grill that comes with it. These are the rims. They are not actually, they are chrome plated, but if you turn it over, they're actually silver painted. So they are not chrome rims. They are on this side, but they are not over here. Here's the tires that come with it. I don't know if you can see the pattern there. I'm not really sure what these are for, but we'll figure it out in the build. And then, the moment you've all been waiting for, as it sits on its back. This is the actual body itself. It's actually very nicely molded. It's got separate roof racks. I may or may not remove them. I'm not sure. It does have a rather large casting line down the roof, and like this whole weird this whole weird thing. It's affected almost everywhere by it. But I've run my finger over it, I've felt it, and it does not feel, it doesn't actually, you can't feel anything. I forget what the actual term is. By the way, there is the, what you can cut out right there. That's a template. If you cut that out here and here, and you put the clear pieces that I showed you earlier for the sunroof, you can have an actual sunroof. I don't know what that's for. And then there's another one up here, but pretty much what I'm gonna do is cut it from here, like the whole front clip, and I'm gonna use my Dremel, do it all nice, and find an R34 that matches, that's the same scale, and kind of go from there. But in the meantime, I'm going to build the chassis and the interior and all that stuff, because that stuff will remain unchanged. But anyways, this has just been an up-close kind of look of the at the Fugimi Nissan Stagea. I have a Legacy touring wagon coming, so I saw a couple awesome station wagons and just had to grab them. So yeah, if you are interested in following this build, I will have a playlist. Don't expect anything too soon, because I still need to save up and afford an R34, pretty much just for its front clip. I might see if anybody's selling just the body on eBay, or ask around on some modeling forums. Or if you are checking this out and you have an R34 that's 1/24th scale, and are willing to part with just the body, please let me know, because I want it. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next video.